Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tory if you're new here, and today I am bringing back an oldie but one of my favorites. I'm going to do some clips of the day with a focus on get it all done. I have some random things that I need to prepare for the week, and we are starting with this garden. I have Millie out here with me. She is a bit under the weather, so she is attached at my hip as usual, but just a little bit more cuddly, which I am very much enjoying, but she loves coming out to the garden. So we're getting some fresh air here, and we are starting off strong with completing the daily chores almost immediately when we wake up. And I find that just going outside gives us a little pep in our step. So I'm going to get that done and get the chickens out and the ducks taken care of, and then we are going to get on with our day. So I appreciate you all being here. If you are new, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button. I make videos all about momming, and I try and do some motivational content for you. So if you like that kind of thing, definitely give us a follow, a like, all the good things. And again, we are going to get on with our day, starting with the eggs. I have a lot of eggs that I need to wash. I have a few people that want some eggs, and I do like to wash them before I give them to them unless they specify otherwise. So I'm going to let them dry out here, get them in their rightful placement, and then get them off to their owners. And then in the meantime, I'm also making a broth or stock. I'm not really sure. That's debated what you want to actually call this, but it's the chicken that I pulled apart for the week, and I'm going to add some onions in there, some celery, sometimes some seasonings, and a few cups of water. That's going to go low and slow for 10 hours, and then we will have some broth for the week. Super easy, and I love doing this because I'm not wasting anything. And then I am moving on to some breakfast for myself while everyone else kind of takes a rest, and the other two are outside playing. And this is how I like doing it. I can eat in peace, and I don't mind waiting. So I don't necessarily fast in the morning. It's just something that I guess happens authentically. But the kids have already eaten, and I'm going to enjoy this little broccoli, onion, and egg omelet.
We're moving through the night like we're from a different star, flying over streets and our broken hearts. But they can't even touch us, we found a different beat. Paradise is waiting and we bought the lead. Ooh, getting caught in the mist, there's so many that never get out of. They're feeding the fears and the doubts. Ooh, but we're golden, we run to the end and we run without shame. We own the game, and we ride on the flames till the morning light, baby, 'cause we're dynamite. Ain't nobody gonna hold us down.
Moving on into the one thing that will take me about a minute to do that I have put off for a while. I'm going to throw this in every single video because I feel like I needed to hear it myself to actually get it done, and that is the plastic shower curtain. I don't want to have it anymore. I think it's toxic. I don't want to heat up plastic and then breathe it in. I don't want my kids to either, so we are going to find an alternative, and in the meantime, we are just using that shower curtain, and I will wash it every week with my daily sheets and all of the linens and things like that. But part of get it all done for me is some self-care. So I'm going to take some time to curl my hair. Self-care looks different all the time for me. So I have some skincare kind of soaking into my face here, and I'm going to use my curling iron and do my curls. So I just let them sit up here in my hand, and then I allow them to cool, and then I don't brush them out. I don't brush them out for as long as I can go because I find that that makes my curls last the longest. So what I do is just leave it here and then put in some of my leave-in spray. I guess it's like a dry shampoo from the wellness company, and then I go from there. Super easy, and my curls last forever. My texture is naturally kind of dry and wavy, so I can get away with this air-dried hair, but I don't know if you can. But give it a try. It's super easy, and it's less damaging because I'm not putting heat on it all the time.
Baby, 'cause we're dynamite, gonna let the world know.
after some extra moisturizing. It was surprisingly dry here in Colorado this week. I just needed to get something into my face, and it's just that time of the cycle for my face to really, really mess with me. So I'm going to leave that on while I get the tables cleaned, and I'm also going to do my floor. So I'm just vacuuming today, and then I'm taking the kids' Love Every push mop just to clean off some spots. We do have company coming. I'm super excited. They're actually here as I'm talking, hence why I'm in my garage doing a voiceover, but I don't mind. It's just nice to see family. It's been a while, and we just really love showing Family Colorado, and we love having the kids around their close family. So very excited to announce that. But the goal of today was to just get things cleaned for them. So I'm just cleaning off the floor here. I vacuum every day, full disclaimer, but I let it go for one day and it got outrageous. Like, I am not a neat freak at all, and it was bothering me to walk in here barefoot. So floors it is, super easy to get done. I just do the first floor, the stairs, the top floor, and the kids' room, and then I do the basement probably once or twice a week, nothing crazy.
Never up, never down, never like a theme in a song, clever.
And then, of course, it would not be a Tory video without me making my happy juice. This is a supplement company called Amari. I switched my vitamins over to them. It was about 6 months now, and I noticed significant changes. So I get their probiotic drink, I get their mood supplement, I get their sleep aid. I get a lot from them, and it's been so helpful. My kids get all of their vitamins here, and I absolutely love this company. I am a proud affiliate of this company. I am super excited. I decided to start working with them. I know they have made a great change in your life too. I will say I did notice a difference after about a month, but consistency is key. It just kept getting better. So if you can swing it, if you feel the courage and I guess risk to just switch over your vitamins, let me know. We can find a regimen for you because they have phenomenal products. They test for heavy metals, they test for harsh pesticides, and it's non-GMO, clean ingredients. There's transparency, and I, again, am so proud to be an affiliate. So let me know if you're interested. I have a few coupons left for the month, and I will gladly give you one.
At the same time, feels so right, then I'm wrong.
And then moving on to a quick lunch. This was probably an hour after I drank that happy juice. That is how I do the protocol, but I have been doing like a hoagie bowl. So it's just everything that I would put in a hoagie sandwich, and then I put it in a bowl and I eat it with these almond flour crackers, and it's delicious and it hits the spot every time. Okay, friends, I started to film this. I have to do a disclaimer. I'm going to start, I guess, telling you guys, showing you guys what I do for sickness protocol when it comes to natural remedies. So I'm not a doctor. I'm not your doctor. All the things. Do what you feel is right in your heart. Anyways, this is what I do. So I have a coffee, a sick little baby here. She is going to be 1. So this is what I'm doing for her. Of course, ages are going to be different. So next to her crib, her sleeping area, I put this raw onion. It says to draw out toxins, and then you need to throw it out the next morning. Don't leave it in there. Don't let the baby have it or anything. And, you know, it helps. It really does whenever they're sleeping. You could also bind these to the bottom of their feet, but I find that she just doesn't like it. So this is another way to do it. I always put it in a glass container. If you didn't know, onions like really suck out anything they can. So putting it in plastic is not something I'm really into, but this is what I've been doing. And then I also have a chest rub here, and I also have an immunity boost. Both contain eucalyptus, and it's a certain, yeah, there's different kinds of eucalyptus typically in these oils and chest rubs, and you don't want to overdo it for a baby. Okay, so I think she's tired, but you don't really want to do too much eucalyptus for a baby. In fact, under 6 months, they say not to do it at all. But again, this is something that you need to check in with whoever your whoever is, pediatrician, naturopath, maybe it's just you, and you're trusting your gut, and that's okay too. Just don't be afraid of this kind of thing. It's a natural remedy. But anyways, eucalyptus, don't put too much of it on your baby. You don't want straight eucalyptus, but I'm not going to do the chest rub because I did just a drop of the immunity boost in her bath. That is one way that we combat this, I guess, illness. I'm not really sure what it is. I am not going to go in and check. I am here all the time checking her breathing and her airways and things like that. So it's important, not to leave your child unattended. And oftentimes when a child is having these symptoms, I will say croup-like symptoms, they might need to sleep upright. So you might have a restless night in the rocker with your baby, but as long as they can breathe, that's what's important. And always trust your gut. If they are just not doing well, go right to the emergency room, urgent care, whatever you feel comfortable with. So I'm going to show you the setup. I also have a humidifier up there, and that just brings some cool steam, mist, whatever you want to call it, throughout the night. So we're still going to do the sound machine and all that, but we have the cool mist going, and then I just have something to prop this up. Some people say you can put the onion underneath the bed. I just don't find success with that, and I like to keep this out of her reach because she's pretty curious. I do have to make those disclaimers. Last time I talked about this, someone called me, hi girl. Someone called me a witch or witch magic or something like that, and that's super lame, and it hurt my feelings. So I know, I see you. So I have to make that disclaimer, but it's always helped us, and natural medicine should not be something that you are afraid of. It should help your child when you're trying to avoid other things that may be prescribed to them. So Millie's gonna head to sleep here, and I am gonna get on with the night. I will see you soon. You gonna feel better? Yeah. I'm looking a mess, but another thing that I was thinking about is looking into colloidal silver. That is kind of life-changing for us, at least, and I feel like a lot of people have been afraid of that for centuries, and it's something that you need to look into. So that could be another benefit in the case that you are trying to avoid antibiotics. Wow, look at that sky. So beautiful. Had to share it with you, you know that. If I lift up, you can kind of see the mountains. Let me zoom it.
I got this boy on my mind that I can't live without. Oh, his eyes are killing me. And he keeps talking about everything that he likes, and I can't stop listening. I'm thinking about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all the time, all the time. And my heart's beating fast when he's looking like that. Oh, his smile is killing me. It's the way that he moves and the way that he laughs, so I can't get enough. I'm thinking about him all the time. I can't get him off my mind. Oh, I want him to be mine, to be mine. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. You know I want him now, 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 now. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it's dark, when it's dark. I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want, if you want. Yeah, I can be a fighter. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want. All the way that I feel, yeah, I know that it's real, 'cause I can get him out of my head. I don't care what we do, everything's feeling new. Even if we stay in bed, my heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. You know I want him now, 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 now. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it's dark, when it's dark. I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want, if you want. Yeah, I can be a fighter. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter. her say yeah, 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 yeah. I want her now, 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 now. Yeah, yeah, yeah,